And we're back.
We're back. We're gonna go into this Mayan door.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing? Oh, she's not here yet. Shit. I need to do this.
We are leaving the Mayan door.
By the way, we'll see how much I actually remember from this. I'll go into more detail. I think that's all I have to do is enter here and then leave, and like all the townspeople suddenly spawn. Because this is where you're supposed to go, and then when you come out, it's just like, oh, they finally got their time. Oh no,
bad guy.
Yeah.
Do you really think
the diggers are coming after us?
Bola? Bola? Hey, Bola, where are you?
Huh? Did you say something, Claymore?
Did you say something, Claymore? Get with it, Bola. We might be the ones to find the mother lode. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Why should I care? I've got enough money to keep me living a good life for a long time. I want out of this game. Get it, Claymore?
Come on, Bola, don't say that. I've dreamed of finding the mother lode for years. Help me out, huh? I'll let you take care of that blue kid. I'm going to check out another island.
All right. Wouldn't want to get in the way of you and your treasure.
Oh, the apathetic bad guy.
Oh, man.
He doesn't really want to be there.
But he's there.
It looks like no one's ever been in here before.
Whoa.
Isn't it exciting,
Which is really surprising that no one's been in here before. Because it's literally right outside of where someone put a school.
Oh, yeah.
Safety save for what's about to come.
Save.
Because this actually could go well into a topic, which we kind of just talked about a little, is how much we remember that we don't actually remember until we're doing it while playing through like old games and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that nostalgia engine that comes online whenever you start playing a game that you've done. Because this one, I think I'll probably get like super.
You gotta take quizzes.
Yep. Shoot, do I have to? I do. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a way to pay to repair the village because your last boss fight destroyed it. You have to answer questions. Nope. This might not go as well as I thought it would. Because
yay!
Nope. I thought my nostalgia engine would kick off really bad here because, like, after you beat this 10 question one, nope. Yeah, I'll give it one more shot, but it looks like I'm not remembering it like I used to.
There's so many questions.
Nope. I don't have it. I don't have it like I used to. Essentially, that's your way of kind of like giving money back to repair that, as well as she can give you stuff when you successfully complete it. But after you do that, then you can choose to pay more money just generally in order to
build your morale.
Well, to that and to repair the town fully. And then after that, you can answer one. You can pay her $1 million to pay for repair or to get a special item from her, or you can pass a 100 question quiz, and then if you get one wrong, you have to start all over. And what the item is, it's one of the two components you need to get the sword, your sword weapon. And oh god. You have no idea how often I went through that fucking quiz. Like, it's 100 questions. I knew I could get down to like 12 questions remaining every single time. Because I memorized the answers to all of those questions. Questions I would have no idea how to actually answer. And like, you say that That's what happens for you with Ape Escape, is that you could probably, right now, if you were to put it in, probably play through it, you probably would know what everything is.
Not everything.
Most things.
Most things. There's even sometimes when I played it like every weekend, I would still forget like where one coin was.
Just one was.
Yeah. And really it was just the jungle area. It was like the 5th world, I think. No, it was the 2nd world. It's a giant jungle, and there's so many coins in that world, but you can't get them all until you get all of your freaking weapons and gadgets.
Huh.
That's why you have to go back to the planet to get the rest of the coins. Because you only unlock it as the story goes, so you have to keep going back.
Mm.
And that's how you get a lot of the monkeys too, is you have to go back once you get the gadget in order to get it.
Oh yeah, the Metroidvania aspects of it.
Yeah.
Get a tool to unlock previous areas you saw but couldn't do
And
before.
you had to get all the monkeys too, because you have to capture all the monkeys before you face Spectre.
Is it? I thought you didn't have to capture all.
It was all the monkeys, but you didn't need all the coins. The coins were for the bonus thing at the end.
Oh. Was there a secret ending to the game?
I don't think so. No, just...
Welcome to Run Around in Circles, the boss.
I know there's ending where there leads to a sequel, but
yes, done.
So cheap.
Like, but if you're playing this regularly for your first time, you would never think to use your drill arm as something as an offensive tool, especially against bosses.
Yeah.
I'll be back once I catch
But that's actually I like that. I like that there's a neat trick, that there's actually a way to like do something good with something that really is like not intended to really be a weapon.
Just a drill.
I think it's awesome that they give you that option. I just think it's super creative that they thought to do that.
But you know what I didn't play was Ape Escape 2 or 3.
I forgot that there were sequels.
They were sequels and I never got them. So I don't even know if they're good or not. I'm gonna assume they weren't. But Croc 2, which I always
oh my god,
wanted
Croc. I remember Croc. I could probably play through Croc so well.
But now...
But I have not played that in probably 15 years.
Could not find Croc 2 my whole life, and I was looking for it my whole life. It was not in the stores. I couldn't find it.
Probably. I mean, like, the way you would get that now is kind of hope it turns up on PlayStation 1 Classics.
That's the only thing, but...
Looks like that trap can't be destroyed. If you're careful, you should be able to get around.
I still never even beat Croc. The first one.
Oh, I did.
I beat it.
I
100%ed
it.
We cheated it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we entered in the code wrong on accident.
Yeah, and it took us to the end.
It took me to the end, and it had everything unlocked. So I actually never did beat that game normally.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If you drill arm these guys, that's all they do is flip over.
Good.
With almost no damage.
Croc was fun.
I mean, Final Fantasy IX, we already talked about that. We could probably run through that so easily now. Or just remember everything that happens. Even though it's a freaking 40-hour long game.
Oh, yeah. You still remember it.
Still remember everything.
Same with fucking Legend of Dragoon. I remember everything in that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Except for like stuff like super close to the end.
Yeah, that's...
Because I remember so many times we got so far and then we just stopped.
Yeah, you just didn't care and you stopped. And...
Well, you didn't care. It just got too hard. For you, it's because it got too hard.
Yeah.
And I think it was actually the same thing for Chris. Because I remember playing through the ending with Chris.
Yeah,
because he had never seen it before.
Me too, because I'd never seen it.
Yeah. And I still have that save data.
I started playing it on the Vita. I stopped because that's all I would do is farm, and I got bored with it.
It's because you just don't have those tendencies you used to have, where you could just sit there and just farm for hours and hours and hours.
Because I want to unlock everything on it. That's my tendency.
Yeah.
I want to unlock all of their abilities.
Yeah, which with Legend of Dragoon, remember that like before the end of or like at the end of the first disc, you get one of your characters dies and gets replaced by someone else, and they have slightly different timings for their moveset. I got it to the point where I mastered the original person's entire list of abilities before. Well, it didn't change it, but it changes the timing for it. But that was how that's how much I farmed in something that was supposed to be like 6 to like 8 hours into the game where that's supposed to happen. Took me like 20 hours. Yeah. Because I would literally just farm those abilities to the max so that you could unlock the later ones. And I think at that point I already, from watching you, I already knew that person died.
Yeah. And I still know that person dies, and I still am unlocking all of his abilities. That's such a good game. I love that game. Just because it's like Final Fantasy, but it's different in the combat scene. I love that combat style.
I really think you would like Chrono Trigger, Steve. You should really play it.
Those moves, like the combat style was amazing. Ready to push the button to actually continue the attack and time it right, and that occasional block that they would do to counter. You had to push circle. That always fucked me up.
It's because with some of the combos, it was like mean. It was just like what, really? You get like
especially
a tenth of a second
with this gust of wind dance. It's just constantly.
Yes, it's just like hit, and there would be a counter in the middle that it would be like, what? Screw you. Oh.
Those were such good games. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think what games. Well, there was a game on the 360 that had a similar type of thing, but it was just a single hit timing. It was like Super Mario RPG did that, where you could do extra damage on every hit if you timed it correctly.
Yeah.
Which I love that. It's just a little bit of way to make the game more engaging. Instead of just select thing, wait for animation to commence, wait for time, then select thing, then wait for animation to finish.
That's why I like
everyone,
Legend of Dragon so much.
Everyone loves
involved you in it.
Everyone loves Final Fantasy VI so much, and I was just like, at the time, it was probably fucking amazing. But as far as like all the things I've learned on games,
yes, I don't think I played 6.
It was the last one on the Super Nintendo.
I played 7 and 8.
7 is when they went to 3D. 6 was the last 2D. It probably should be so much more impactful, but I didn't play it at the time, so I played it later. But it was after all the time where now I look at the game's design a lot more than I ever did before. And I'm just like, this battle system sucks. It's boring, it's slow, it takes forever to do anything because, like, I mean, it's kind of neat that every individual character has their own special abilities, but literally it takes, you just wait for the bar to fill, then you just do the thing, then it's like a 5-second or like 3-4 second animation to watch the attack commence, and then just fucking more waiting. It just took forever to do anything, and just got to the point where I got fed up with it and just quit the game.
Since we're on the Final Fantasy kick, have you heard anything about 15?
I have not heard anything recently, but
I've seen the trailer with the new fucking Ragnarok god. It looks fucking amazing.
I do know for sure, it's actually next week. Next week, Wednesday, they're holding an event about Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, good.
That's going to have a lot more details. It's hosted by Greg Miller and Tim Geddes.
Oh, shit.
Which, like, when Square asked them to do it, it was just like, I know why you asked Tim to do it, because Tim likes Final Fantasy a lot. I don't know why you're asking me to do it. I wasn't. Or I think he's too high. Oh, shit. I think he actually doesn't let you do it. But he's just like, I don't understand why you're asking me to do it. You do know, like, I have, like, no attachment at all to Final Fantasy. And they're just like, no, that's actually great. Because we're trying to make this game be something that appeals to the hardcore Final Fantasy people as well as the brand new to the series people.
I hope they make it amazing because I'm so skeptical ever since
Oh, yeah.
13
Well,
about
absolutely.
it, and
Absolutely, I'm
13-2
super. Yeah, 13. There was no reason that should have been a trilogy.
I bought 13-2 recently, used for like $5.
Why?
It was
Although
$5.
they said the battle system was like best in Final Fantasy 13 too.
I bought it because
but-
it was $5 now.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
I know that, but,
Do you know
but that's
how
what
many
I've
times
heard
I
is that
played
like
it?
the story is shit, the gameplay is kind of shit too, but the battle system itself was supposedly phenomenal. Which
Yes.
Final Fantasy 13 did have a phenomenal battle system.
Guess how far I got into it?
2 hours?
Haven't even put it in the game yet. Haven't even touched it.
You might
Yeah,
not realize
13 was.
someday you'll be
I
old.
wanted 13 to be so good, and when I first
Played it, I was.
I loved it when I first played
Like-
it, but then I got hours into it. I'm
You're
like,
not listening anyway, are you?
God, there's no
Later.
open world.
Yeah, it was linear until chapter 11. And then when it got open, then it's just like, oh, now I don't really care about this linear narrative that
Yeah.
you are setting up because now I can just not do it.
I never even beat it. I don't even know what happens. I don't really care. That's how attached I got to the characters. I don't care about them.
That's the thing, like, that was still in the era. I mean, that came out 2009? 2010?
Was it?
I think it was 2009 or 2010.
Yeah.
When that came out. And, like, that was still in the era where, like, along with I wasn't critical yet. Like, I wasn't just like, oh, I'm delving into every single aspect of it, wanting good things out of the battle system, out of the stories, out of the individual characters, out of everything. Like, back then it was just like, it has a story, and I got into it no matter how good it was. So that was that time period. So like when I first played it, like I know Chris can probably attest to this because I think I was playing it with him. We went to the midnight launch event. But I played that game. I pulled an all-nighter first game. I played like the first 8 chapters in the first night. And I couldn't stop playing it. I was loving it.
Same too.
I was loving it.
I didn't like the gods. Like,
well, I didn't like the gods at all.
Eidolon. I think that's.
Well, they were the
Eidolons.
vehicle gods.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the vehicle.
I didn't
gods.
like 'em,
I didn't like how they had them.
I didn't like the summon system.
I just
at all.
want the
So I
summons
just never
to be
used
summons. I don't want them to be a fucking vehicle that you drive or transform. That's why I'm thinking 15 is gonna be awesome because I've seen the summon style, at least in one of them, like Ragnarok. I was talking to you about because it was in a trailer.
Yeah,
because they
yeah,
did a
but that's the
comparative
thing.
trailer from Final Fantasy VII's Ragnarok to this one, which is the same exact thing.
I remember that.
But it's way better graphics and it's fucking badass. So I'm hoping they combine. I want to say combine 13's battle system. So
I already know what
13's battle system.
I know 13's battle system is awesome. I'm just telling you immediately that that's not what it is. The battle system is more akin to Kingdom Hearts. I can already tell you that.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere. That
Well,
it was Kingdom
just
Hearts.
watching videos. It is a lot like Kingdom Hearts battle style, which I have no issues with because
Me neither.
it's been forever since we last played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 is still like years off, even though they keep showing new stuff at like every E3.
Showing new stuff.
It's
all
just
the
like
time.
that's not happening.
But then I
guys.
just watched this one thing on games that are going to be delayed to 2017. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is the cover of it.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's just not gonna happen because, like, I think the latest thing they did was in like,
No offense to Kingdom Hearts, alright? I know it takes them a long time to do that game, which I like because they get everything good. Kingdom Hearts 1 was amazing. It took them a long time to do that. 2 was awesome.
2 was fucking phenomenal. I love 2 so much.
3, like, by the time this comes out, the PS5 is going to be coming out soon.
Well,
by the time they send it out.
No, it won't. But
That's what it seems like because they keep delaying this shit.
Well, they've delayed it for a long time, but yeah, the last thing that I saw was like in the winter, and at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 part of it, it was just like in development, and I'm just like, what? You can't even tell us a date at all yet.
They have gameplay videos, they have everything, and they still don't have a release date. What are they waiting on? Like, you can't tell me it's not completed yet.
It's not. It's just that, yeah, I just think this might just be a game that's like stuck in development, how like a lot of things are.
And if they end up having day one fucking glitches, like on every game nowadays, I'm gonna be even more pissed because that's gonna be a fucking like gig download. And that's what I was watching. I was watching this European.
Fuck.
What was it? It's called like what the fuck is this series called? It's like
they take away your special damage too.
It's not Game Facts. It's something, I don't know. It's these two European chicks, and they talk about games and stuff. And they're talking about how the expectations of a game, day one glitches, you're expecting that shit to happen.
Yeah, that's bad.
When you shouldn't expect it. But when the developers are saying, "Oh, it's just day one glitch," like it's fine as long as it didn't break. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. There's no reason there should be a glitch at all.
No, I understand like it's not easy to make. I know it's not, and the games have become increasingly more complex. And you can't really get anything. And the downside is that stuff with like bugs and glitches like that, it's just like, yeah, we can fix that, and then it brings out like 10 other glitches.
Where are the game testers? Do they
they're there.
Game testers anymore?
They always
because how many glitches are like coming out on games? You would think the game testers would have seen that. It seems like they're just putting it under the rug and just passing the game on most games
I know
now.
They definitely are not, but sometimes it does feel that way.
Can you break that wall?
I can. I don't have any energy though. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're already past like the end of the episode. Probably like five minutes. But conveniently, there's it's. I mean, yeah. Well,
what time is it?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So, Steve's a tired old man. Yeah. He's got to go to bed.
I gotta get my sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. You want me being tired tomorrow?
I don't want you being tired tomorrow.
I
need you full of all that energy.
Yeah. And Chris is gonna be pissed because I'm not gonna be drinking with him.
I'm not sure if I will either.
You better be drinking with him so he doesn't get super fucking salty.
Yeah, we'll find out. Because I'm partially on a diet as well, but my diet is just, I'm actually going to count how many calories I intake.
Oh, you're counting?
And just try to keep it at 2,000. And by God, do you realize how much you eat over 2,000 calories as soon as you count it?
Easily.
It was just like, oh my God. I'm
looking at calories when I'm on my diet because I can have things, but I choose not to have certain things because it's so high calorie count.
It's like I counted what I actually had before, and it's like 3,000, 3,500 a day. I'm like, my God. And like 1,000 of that was just liquids, like juice or soda or anything like that. I was just like, oh my God.
I'm like, I want to have some Easy Mac because it's fucking easy and it shouldn't be too. I know it's going to be high in sodium. I look at it, yeah, it's high in sodium. And then I look at the calorie count, it's like 300 some.
For that little shitty bowl of Easy Mac?
No. That's per serving. You know how many servings are in one of those boxes?
Is it seriously more than one?
Like 7.
Oh my God.
That's how they get you. You gotta look at the serving sizes on everything now because bottles of soda,
serving size is a huge
bottles
thing.
Of sodas too.
I just saw that with
just to have the calorie count be in the 200 range,
Oh yeah.
and then they'll add the servings on after that. They would just want the 200, and then they'll add servings after that.
Oh yeah, that's I just saw that with with pizza. Like with pizza, like Jack's Pizza is like 350 or so calories, and it's per third of pizza.
Yeah.
But then
They do have
I
a
looked
thing
at
in there, which is nice though. They have a separate column that tells you what the whole pizza is.
Oh,
so
because
that's actually
they know
really
you're
nice.
a fat ass and you're
Yeah,
gonna eat
you're
it
gonna
all.
eat the whole fucking pizza. I mean, it's a Jack's Pizza. It's delicious, and you're gonna eat the whole fucking thing.
Yep. But like, and then I was just like, oh, I'll see how much a Tombstone pizza is. It's just like, oh, it's like 300 calories, and it's like per fifth of pizza. I was like,
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. The only good thing about like Tombstone is it actually has a higher protein count than most other pizzas I found, which is good because you need protein. But it's again going to be high in sodium and preservatives and shit like that, which
Mhm.
isn't good.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to stay clear of pizza as well as everything.
Yeah. Let me just finish up some buying. Oh my god, I'm already at max HP.
Oh, you know what my diet consists of? That they want me to eat on this diet? 6 ounces of meat, which is proteins like fish,
Yeah.
meat, anything lean meat. It has to be 93% leaner and leaner. You know how fucking untasteful that is?
Yeah.
Very untasteful. And then vegetables, fruit in the morning only. I have to drink a gallon and one of those things of
Mhm.
water a day. And then I can have snacks, which is limited to like vegetables, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
much
it-
it. And I can only have that little bit of
Yeah.
portions every single time. Like,
Being healthy sucks.
it's fucking terrible.